Yini engenziwa ukuqeda inkinga ezibhekene nesikhwama esixhasa ngemali yokufunda ezikhungweni zemfundo ephakeme iNSFAS? Sekuphenduke insakavukelo ukujutshwa kwabalawule kulesi sikhwama abazama ukulungisa izinto. Mbukeli bheka nje kusukela ngonyaka 2018 lesi sikhwama sesifakwa ngaphansi komlawuli okwesithathu. Kwaba amabhodi amathathu, ikhulu eziphezulu zokusebenza ezimbili. Ingabe ke Mbukeli siphenya ngokwanele ukuthi inkinga yini ngalesi sikhwama njengoba nesinqumo sikaNgqongqoshe wezemfundo sokufaka umlawuli wesithathu kunalabo abangahambisani naso. Isihloko ke Mbukeli sethu namhlanje ohlelweni asikhulume Let's Talk asikubingelele ke sikwamukele ohlelweni uhleleni obongiwe uMakhumalo wakwaZwane. Khumbula ke Mbukeli ukuthi ungaba ingxenye lolu hlelo shayela ucingo sizwe umbuzo noma umbono wakho inombolo zethu 011 714 0669 noma 0670. Setholakala futhi kumakhasi ethu okuxhumana ku-X SABC Izindaba, ku-Facebook Mbukeli ikhasi lethu SABC Izindaba. Kuze kube lula qala #asikhulume #SABC News bese ke ubhala umbuzo noma umbono wakho. Asikhulume. Mbukeli ngaphambi kokuba samukele ihambele zethu ake sibukele umlike sokuhlanganiselwe intatheli yalolu hlelo uNokubonga Mgwenya.
Luhlelo lwe-NSFAS lubukene netinkinga tekungasebentisi kahle tinhlelo tekuphatsa netetimali. Seluneminyaka lengetulu kwelishumi lusebentisa tisombululo tesikhashane letingacatululi tinkinga letisisekelo. Ingabe kwentiwa luphenyo lolwanele yini kutfola kutsi ngutiphi-ke tinkinga letibukene nalesikhungo?
Maybe we're not investigating enough. Maybe we are shallow. But our biggest problem literally does not lie most on the investigation. What in fact you are looking at NSFAS is quite systematic problem. And what you need to resolve it permanently requires sustainability. Or rather people who have been there for quite long.
Nakathatha tinzambo tekuba indvuna yemfundvo lephakeme ngenyanga yaKholwane Bhutimanamela ngeminyaka wa 2025, iNSFAS yayisanza kuphuma ekuphatfweni nguFreeman Nomvalo. iNSFAS iye yakhombisa timpawu tekwenta kangcono nobe ike yaba sesimeni lesingacaci ukuthi sitake silungiseke yini kwase kuvakala simemetelo lesikhulu kuyo lenyanga lesetulu.
After careful consideration of the legal, governance, financial and operational circumstances affecting the NSFAS, and acting in terms of Section 17A 2D of the National Student Financial Aid Scheme, Act 1999, I've taken the decision to place NSFAS under administration and appoint an administrator.
I-South African Union of Students ibeke ngalendlela nayo ibutwa ngesinqumo lesithethwe indvuna yemfundvo lephakeme.
From the onset he entered office had some members resigning from the board, and subsequent to that he put the process in the court. While the process in the court, he further takes a decision to dissolve it without hearing the outcomes of the court. That can literally tell you that the minister had an intention to place the NSFAS administration, was just looking for a reason to do it.
Siphindze sakhulumisana nebafundzi basemanyuvesi ngesimemetelo sakamuva sendvuna yemfundvo lephakeme.
It's really sad and shocking because we are putting new people in that will start from scratch. So if there were processes that were already happening, students where there was progress already within NSFAS, then now there will be delays because we are having new people who will start from scratch.
As students were watching that very closely because we are scared of delays in allowances, issues with accommodations.
Ingalungiseka yini iNSFAS kulesimo lekuso nyalo nobe kudzingeka ukuthi kwentiwe tinguquko itfutfukiswe njengekusho kwalabanye bantfu?
It can be fixed without political interference. And of course, we are speaking about this. We are looking at sustainability, continuity, and to ensure that there is no interference in as far as executives are concerned.
Bafundzi basemanyuvesi bavete imibono yabo ngalokufanele kwentiwe.
I think they need to establish a system whereby they can be able to hold each other accountable.
There must be people who are more experienced in dealing with these things so that there's no issues going forward.
Etindzabeni SABC nginokubonga Mgwenya, leli lihlelo asikhulume Let's Talk ngisePitoli.
Mbukela samukele ihambele zethu Tebogo Letsiyo nongusihlalo wekomiti lezemfundo ephakeme eParliament noMoses Nkambanko, who is the president of the South African Union of Students. Sasinibingelele nobabili sinamukele ohlelweni. Chairperson, I'm going to start with you because for me, when I look at what has been happening with NSFAS, here we are, another administrative cycle. We're looking at other changes again when it comes to how this particular entity is being run. From an oversight perspective, how worried are you?
Sibingelele bonke kuwe sibingelele babukele ekhaya. It is indeed very concerning that NSFAS has repeatedly been put under administration or deeply concerned. This as you said at the top of the bulletin that since 2018 we would have had 3 administrators appointed, which speaks to persistent governance failures, non-compliance with legal recommendations, poor management, and student allowances distribution. What worries us more is that we seem not to understand what is the problem. Asazi ukuthi why NSFAS kumele ibe nenkinga ezingaka. That is why, as the portfolio committee, sibize meeting next week Tuesday. We've called the minister to explain the putting of NSFAS under administration. We've also called the previous board to come and tell us what were the problems, what made them resign at the level at which they were resigning, and those that remained, what made them to remain amid what the minister said. So we want now to get to the bottom of the problem. I think putting an institution under administration does not really, solve the problem. It's just treating the symptoms. So we want to now diagnose the real problem. Why is NSFAS, in and out of hospital, so to speak?
For you as the students, Moses, how concerned are you and what do you think? Yini nicabangayo engasebenzi la?
No, sibingelele kuwena Makhumalo, siphinde sibingelele nakubabukeli bakho emakhaya. Ukufakwa NSFAS under administration kusithuse kakhulu ukuthi kwenziwa yini because bese sibona ukuthi stability sesiba khona. And ukufaka khona uNSFAS under administration bese khona ivumelwano bese siqalile ukuba nazo with the previous administration esikhishiwe. More especially on the issues of allowances students ukuthi bazowakhuphula kanjani, and ekubakhuphuleni kwawo lama meal allowances students sike sakraise ukukhathaza kakhulu ukuthi sibonile government employees ekhushulelwa, sabona members of parliament ekhushulelwa imholo yabo, sabona futhi staff members within institutions of higher learning bekhushulelwa umholo wabo, but students meal allowances ayiqhubekela libile mile. Sase siyakhuluma futhi ukuthi raise issue funding guidelines of students angakaza process from i-office lika minister okuyiwona lama funding guidelines ekumele approve azobe sesitshela kabanzi ukuthi ziyimalini le mali izokhushulwa, fees azokhokheleka universities kuzoba imali kangakanani, kanti futhi ne-accommodation cap kuzoba imali kangakanani ezobe sihambe kuma-accommodation nakuma-lots lawa bhiza xosha abafundi kuma-residents. So sithema sesiqeda ukubona sase siyabona ukuthi instability ekhona ka-NSFAS, it is an instability that is sponsored. Kukhona umuntu ofuna ukuyibona ukuthi ibe khona ukuze kuzokwazi ukuqhubeka kube khona zonke le inkinga lezi ekhona lapha ka-NSFAS. Ekuresolving ezo inkinga, into edingakalayo lapha ka-NSFAS, into esihlezi sikhuluma okanye besikhuluma with the previous administration ebese sivumelene nayo ukuthi sizosebenzisana njengoba bese sesinaso i-stability kulo nyaka ekwenzeni sure ukuthi siyayivimba zonke lama systematic issues lawa ariseayo. Sase siyabatshela ukuthi into esidingayo sidinga ukusebenza on i-policy and a guiding document ezokwazi ukugovernisha the scheme as a whole.
So
akukhona umuntu wrong kwazi kumhold accountable through that policy.
Moses, pause for a second for me because ngiyafuna ukuthi sikhulume about this issue of systemic failures as we continue with the show. Kodwa Chair mangibuya kuwena, Moses ukhuluma about a number of things that need to be working. Kodwa khona this concern for me. Auditor General, for example, finding governance failures, finding that systems are outdated. Kodwa, the biggest shocking one is over 820 deceased students that are still receiving funding. Uke wezwa nje ukuthi what was happening here?
No, thank you very much, Bungu. Look, maybe to put it on record,
Yeah.
that the administration that has just left the entity now, the Auditor General's report that came out was of 822 deceased students and many other issues. It was not their own doing. It was a report of 2024-2025. And if you remember, they came in at the end of the financial year in 2025. So it was not what they should be held accountable for.
Yeah.
It was the previous administration of Freeman Nomvalo, who was the administrator at the time. But that is shocking. By the way, it's not the first time. We come from a number of about 8,000 students that are duplicates, students that are deceased. So we come from a number of 8,000. And we're said to them, they must put systems in place. And I always tell them, I'm lucky enough, I've been in this portfolio for 7 years now. And I know that in the previous parliament, or the 6th parliament, we asked National Treasury to give them money to fix their IT systems. National Treasury gave them around 142 million. And we have not seen the fruits of those things, except the beginning of this year, where the entity was relatively stable. This is the first time in over 10 years we've not had a strike at the university caused by NSFAS. The strikes that we had were caused by universities themselves. So we're very happy with the stability that it has shown. We went at the beginning of the year to institutions. We went to the first ones were in Limpopo. We went to University of Limpopo, University of Venda. Both institutions told us that if they knew that NSFAS was going to be this proactive and this efficient, they would have opened classes early. We went to Eastern Cape, Walter Sisulu and Nelson Mandela told us the same thing.
Yeah.
So we're not imagining when we're saying things were stabilizing, NSFAS was in a better place. It's what the universities themselves would have told us. So
Sure.
These issues that the AG had raised did not emanate from these ones, but we are very clear. We are concerned, that is why we've called them, and we want to get to the bottom of why do we have these systematic
Alright.
issues. Because some people might say that these people, they enter into NSFAS, these good professionals, I must add, they enter there. Once they start seeing the road there, they then resign and want to leave. And
Alright.
probably they are being threatened, their lives have been threatened by what we think are the syndicates running these people. You can't have 800 people receiving money in their bank account and they are no longer alive. So there's some syndicate that is happening there, where
Okay.
some people working with the banks, probably with Home Affairs, probably with SARS, are enabling these things. And maybe
Alright.
this
So,
colleagues
Chair,
at NSFAS, yeah.
pardon me for coming in there. I have to take a break. When I come back, Moses, I want us to juxtapose this with a student who's not able to receive funding when we're hearing ukuthi there is such money that is actually being wasted. Mbukeli, siyabuya khona manje unganyakazi. Mbukeli, asibonge. Let's take a caller. USipesihle Mpumalanga. Sipesihle, sawubona.
Yebo mama njani?
Ngiyaphila, ungaqhubeka nje kafushane.
All right. So into yami nje mina ithi I'm looking forward to the changes lawa if there are any that are being implemented ne, because most of the time it's the students that are mostly struggling with delayed payments from the NSFAS. So Lena is share with the challenge of do they consider the safety of Labandana Lava who are traveling from different provinces going into foreign provinces within the country? Labangana mundu kona longa assist. So
Okay.
we are just hoping with the banga with the payments. ama-payments done before bantwana basuka emakhaya ukuthi baya esikolweni.
Thank you very much, uSipesihle loyo eMpumalanga. And Moses, when we come into this conversation, uSipesihle ukhuluma about something that you've touched on, kodwa khona okunye ngifuna sikhulume ngakho. Uma nizwa nina as the students ukuthi kukhona abantu abathola imali kade bashona abafundi, and kukhona umfundi ohlele ekhaya manje who's not being funded by NSFAS, how does that make you feel?
Kusikwatisa kakhulu ukuzwa imbiko efana nale, simply because if kuzoba khona ama students azokwazi ukuhlala emakhaya angakwazi uku-access the gates of ama institutions of higher learning, it means that we are subjecting them to inkinga ababhekana nazo lapha emakhaya zokuthi bagcine sebengena ebugebengini, bagcine sebengena izinto zama-drugs, begcina sebenza nezinto ey'ngalungile ukuze bazokwazi ukuthola iy'mali zokuthi bakwazi ukuthi babaphilise. And ngenhlanhla-ke singa-confirm ukuthi we did have a conversation on yona lento lama-students that are being funded by NSFAS. Sakhuluma ngendaba yama-loophole, and the acting CEO lo bekhona osongasekho waseMkharini bakwazi ukusiconfirmela ukuthi they've reached out to SARS so that they can be able to strengthen ama-processes abo, and SARS has decided to come on board towards assisting the institution based on ama-systems ukuthi bakwazi ukuwa-strengthenisha. Base siyasichazela futhi nokuthi sebakwazile ukuqala ama-conversations including with Home Affairs ukuze lama-loopholes lawa khona angakaphinda akwazi ukuthi abe khona. Bese mase ngilandela kwinkulumo kaSisi lena ebeyisho njengamanje, singa-confirm ukuthi ukona lo nyanja bahlezi sikhuluma ukuthi stability besikhona bese sibona ngamehlo, besikwazi ukuthi sibe khona no-acting CEO bekwazi ukukhuluma nama-students kuma-social media, o-Facebook no-Twitter, la khona wathola khona ama-students aney'nkinga kakhulu sikwazi ukugcina sesiwa-resolve. 2 weeks back besibize ngama-appeals of ama-students, abantu ababe-rejectiwe sathi asibuyeleni emuva siyoqala phansi lama-appeal eniwa-rejectile siwabuke kabusha ngoba kungenzeka ukuthi nirejecte nabantu abawudeservayo NSFAS sesingakwazi ukuthi sibakhulumele ukuze sikwazi ukubathola ukuze sokwazi ukuthola ama-students amaningi ukuthi angene kwi-system. Manje-ke sesithukile ngoba sekhona i-administration sesokuqhubeka kanjani lonke lolo hlelo ngoba yonke into isinisiwe instability in the sector.
Moses, hold that thought. Let me take a caller quickly. Lungelo, sawubona. Siyaphila, ungaqhubeka sisikancane.
As for me, I'm that if I take them because where there are problems with also the as long as
okay, Lungelo, pardon me, I'm going to ask that we try to work on your line. We can't hear what you are saying. Ngoba ngiyakuzwa ukuthi you're speaking about stability, but I'm struggling, and I'm sure the guests are struggling as well. While we do that, Chair, let me come to you. The former CEO, as you're hearing from the students, is he going to be one of those you are calling before you next Tuesday?
No, thank you very much. I am seated here. I'm not sure whether it's the former CEO or the current acting CEO, because last week when we had a meeting with the department, taking their APP, NSFAS was present, the new administrator was present, the acting CEO was present. So I'm not sure whether it's former or not, because if you read the government gazette, section 2 of the gazette gives powers, administrative and governance to the administrator, but the section 5 of the same gazette indicates that the acting CEO is still going to be in the position. So we then said, we don't want to discuss it because the minister was not present. We'll wait for a day where he comes back. He's currently in China, coming back during this weekend, and on Tuesday we are having that meeting to clarify those things. So as far as we are concerned, they will all be there so that we get to the bottom of these things. But I must say what the president of SAUS is saying, that we saw stability with the current team that was working at NSFAS. When we had students in our constituencies writing to us and saying, listen, sorry, I've got this problem, we'll send it to the CEO himself. He had created a team that he was working with that will resolve these students' problems. So I just wanted to add on what you were saying, that he was very, accessible. That is true. We've seen it ourselves that it was the case. It was student-centric, and this is what we want the administration to also be student-centric. Everything that they do at that entity must be to the benefit of students.
All right, let's pause for a second. Masbuya Eidolo, Moses, from the viewpoint of the students, ngifuna usitshela ukuthi yini that one thing that can be done urgently right now to allay some of the concerns that you have as the students. Mbukeli, ake sithi nje shelele Eidolo, unganyakaza. Mbukeli sesiphetha nje ake sizwe ukuthi what is that one thing that can be done urgently ukulungisa isikhwama iNSFAS. Moses, angiqale ngawe very briefly, what is the one thing as students that you say should be fixed urgently?
Okokuqala nje kuyinto ezokhoza instability, it's the NSFAS funding guidelines that have not been approved by the office of the minister, and through the approval sifuna ukubona ama-meals allowances of our students being increased. With our students azokwazi ukuba nemali enough to spend via their meal allowances. Secondly, what we are also expecting from this administration is ways in terms of how they are going to cap lentama historical debts via the closeout project. The minister himself to be able to come on board and tell us how are they going to close lentama historical debts for our students to receive their certificates. It's a conversation that has been packed for a very long time. And resolve in the sector.
Thank you very much. For you, Chair?
When we meet with the entire team next week, Tuesday, on the 19th of May 2026, we want to leave that meeting having a full comprehension of what are the real problems at NSFAS. If indeed the allegations that are doing the round that maybe there are syndicates that are running that institution from outside, want to get to the bottom of that. But over and above, we seek an entity that is student-centric, that is able to fund deserving students, fund them on time, disperse allowances on time, and make sure that those who are supposed to get accommodation, they get proper accommodation. Many of our young girls have been raped in some of the accommodation that they get because they've not been given proper accommodation that is vetted by NSFAS. That must be the end of it, and that's what we want to we seek to get by the end of the meeting next week Tuesday.
Let me thank you both for your time, and we wait then to see ukuthi leyo meeting ihamba kanjani nokuthi what becomes the final word from that particular meeting. So let me thank you both for your time. Appreciate it. Mbukela sibonge naku ukuthi uhlanganyele kanye nathi nehambele zethu Tebogo Letsie ongusihlalo wekomiti lezemfundo ephakeme eParliament, noMoses Nkambanko, who is the president of the South African Union of Students. Mbukela axabene kuze kuzayo.